guys, what's up? It's Sarah. I hope you're doing okay today. So, today I want to talk about something that's personal. By the way, I know I have my shirt rolled up. See, I cut it to a crop top, but I don't like the length that it is. You know what I mean? It doesn't fit like I want it to, though. It doesn't look the way I want it, so I'm just going to roll it up like this and keep it on because I just want my shoulders covered. Today I want to talk about scoliosis. And not just any scoliosis, but a specific type of scoliosis. So, back then, like most of my life and stuff, and I never really thought that much of it. And every time I'd go to the doctor, they would be like, oh, it's probably nothing. Because I imagine at that time, the scoliosis, I guess maybe wasn't there. That's the only thing I could think of is that it couldn't have been there, because I'm pretty sure they would have caught it if it was. You get what I'm saying? If it was there when I was younger. But I don't know. Point is, I just found out that I have scoliosis, apparently, and I have levoscoliosis, which is a very uncommon form of scoliosis. 94% of all scoliosis are dextroscoliosis, or scoliosis where the spine curves to the right side. Well, I happen to have one that curves to the left side, which only like 10%, I think, of all scoliosis, of all people who have scoliosis, have this type of curvature. And this curvature veers off to the left. I was diagnosed with, I guess you'd say diagnosed, right? I was diagnosed with thoracic levoscoliosis. So that means in the middle of my back it curves to the left, which is apparently very, very uncommon. Like, levoscoliosis itself is uncommon, but this form of levoscoliosis is very, very uncommon. Like, most levoscoliosis in the lumbar, this is in thoracic. And actually, I want to say I just read something that said when it's in the thoracic region like this, there's a good chance that there's like some tumor or something, or growth or something that's blocking. I don't know. It's kind of creeped me out. I don't know if I want to read into it anymore. I need to go get an MRI apparently, because that's what it says I need to do, and I did not know that. So I'm glad I looked it up. Because my doctors, they're just the average family doctor, so they don't know anything about it really. You know what I'm saying? So they didn't really look into it and stuff. They just told me, okay, go to physical therapy, They didn't really tell me much about it, but I've looked into it now, and I will be more than happy to share the information I learned, just in case somebody else happens to have this problem. So yeah, I have a very rare form of scoliosis. Let's hope to God it's not from an underlying disease and or tumor, because that's what it keeps saying. Because I find it really weird that it just popped up out of nowhere like it did supposedly. Like I said, I don't know when it popped up, because I've had back pain for so long. Like, over half my life, I've had really bad back pain. So, and I don't know if it was an injury that caused it, because it couldn't have been from birth, because my parents would have known. We would have seen it. Same thing with school, elementary school, middle school, we always had to do this test where you bend over and they look at your back, make sure it's straight. So I'm pretty sure they would have caught it if it came a lot earlier. Like I said, maybe it developed in my teen years, is the only thing I can think of, and I just didn't catch it, and maybe it just kept going, I'm not sure. And then because I didn't fix it, because I didn't notice, I'm not sure, because obviously when my teen years came, my back was starting to hurt even worse, because, that really didn't help. So yeah, I finally found out at 27 years old that I have levoscoliosis, apparently. So that's what's weird, is for all of a sudden I have levoscoliosis as a 27-year-old. It just seems odd, because most scoliosis is either from birth or it's idiopathic, which is like the ones that develop from adolescence, which is the only one I could think maybe is mine, unless it's some type of weird disease or tumor, which it could be. But hopefully it's just I don't know. Hopefully it's just a regular idiopathic one, I guess, which is like you just, didn't grow out of it, I guess, or your body didn't correct itself like it's supposed to. Because most children, most teenagers, actually all develop a form of scoliosis, except it's normally on the right side, one. Most people, or most kids develop some form of it, and they end up, as their bones are growing, they end up growing out of it, you know what I'm saying? And it fixes itself or whatever, so maybe mine didn't fix, I'm not sure. I don't know if I got an injury maybe that caused it. Again, I'm not sure, because I've had injuries, but I don't know. But I didn't even notice it until recently, because I noticed one of my shoulders looks way bigger than the other one. Like, it's weird, one sits higher than the other. And when I'm sitting there, I realized I leaned to one side, and like my mom took a picture of me. Oh boy, it was scary, because my shoulders like fucking huge and like all dislocated and shit. It looked creepy. and he looked concerning. So, it's the only reason I noticed. And I go to the doctor and obviously find out I have levo scoliosis. It's a mild form of it, which I think obviously is lowest. Yeah, I just thought I'd come on here and talk about this because pretty semi-recent development within last year or so. I wanted to put the word out there and help, put information out about this scoliosis, and to also figured this would be a good leeway to explain in all my videos. If you ever see me twisting really weird or switching positions, totally getting up, like changing the way I'm sitting, moving, leaning, all that weird stretches and stuff, and cracking my neck, anything like that, I apologize, but it's because of this scoliosis that I have. And what really sucks is because it goes to the left, it's very dangerous because it can hit the organs and crush them or puncture them or whatever. And it can also put pressure on your lungs and cause it hard to breathe, which if you can't tell in a lot of my videos, I seem out of breath a lot of times when I go to talk or say certain sentences. I'm guessing that's probably the reason why. So yes, that is why I'm always kind of breathing weird in my videos, or I'm taking what it seems like really deep breaths and stuff, because I can't seem to ever really catch my breath like I want to. Like, it's horrible. I can't stand it. And I'm in a lot of pain, like 24/7. I'm in pain, like constantly. I'm not gonna lie. Like, not over exaggerating. I'm for real serious. I'm just in constant pain all the time. Especially because it's starting to affect my shoulders to where I'm getting like kyphosis or something. It said loss of cervical lordosis or something. So basically saying I'm starting to get the other type of, I don't know, to where my head's not over my body, I guess, or something. Yeah, I figured I'd put this out there to, one, help explain my weird and odd movements and or breathing / behavior in all my videos. So that is why, guys, I apologize. Anybody out there is a doctor or spine specialist in some way, or knows anything about this condition specifically, about this thoracic levoscoliosis, any spine specialist, doctors, or anything, any important tips, or just any knowledge on it, I greatly appreciate it. Let me know in the comments, and go get your back checked, guys. Always get your backs checked, because you never know. Yeah, I'm gonna let y'all go with that. Later, guys.